everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all 10 really good stress management techniques. You guys may or may not know this, but I'm a senior in high school, and with that comes a lot of stress and pressure because there is pressure to finish off my high school career as well as get into colleges and a bunch of other stuff, which has been taking a pretty big toll on my mental health. So in this video, I'll share with you some of the best stress techniques that work for me. Now I just did want to make a quick disclaimer. I'll be sharing some techniques that work for me. Obviously, there are a bunch of other techniques that work for other people. It really depends on the person. Different techniques will work with different people, so you might have to really experiment with what works best for you. So the first method I'm going to be talking about, which is also arguably the simplest, is walking. The best part about this method is you can do it pretty much anywhere, whether it be inside of your house, at the park, or even inside of a building. Walking, it really helps me to really reflect on my day, and even helps me to daydream and just be myself. Walking even has plenty of benefits, other benefits like helping manage weight, and decreasing your risk of getting other diseases, and improving bone health, and plenty of others. And besides walking, you could also stretch or do some other exercises, although many people may not prefer to do that when they're just really stressed. So the next method I'm going to be talking about is eating, although you do have to be careful about this one as to not eat too much and gain weight. Realistically, you should eat something that makes you comfortable. For me, that happens to be candy, like Skittles, one of my favorites. You can also chew gum, and even though that doesn't technically count as eating, it may help with stress management. In this class I'm taking right now, we recently learned about mindful eating, which is basically eating with your 5 senses. What you do is, first you take the wrapper in which the food came in, maybe crinkle it, make some noise, and really listen to the ASMR. Then you observe it, and really observe any unusual textures. You then smell it, and really smell it, and so maybe you'll be able to notice something you didn't notice before. Then you then feel it, and also feel for any unusual textures or anything really soft, hard. And then finally you eat it, and make sure to chew slowly and really take in the taste. So the third method I'm going to be talking about is a really common one. It's really just taking in deep breaths and doing some meditation. This one really actually does help a lot with my anxiety. It helps to lower my heart rate. A method I learned about, I think in 3rd grade, which really helped, is something I call square breathing, in which you basically breathe while imagining a square. You breathe in while imagining one side of the square, breathe out while imagining another side, and repeat this twice to get the whole square. Once again, don't feel rushed to breathe in and breathe out. Do it as slowly or as fast as you want. And so the fourth method is talking to friends and family. So growing up as an introverted person, this wasn't really for me, but recently I have been doing this more often, and it really does help. Spending time with friends and family can really help to, bring out a couple of laughs and even make memories, which everyone loves to do, and memories that you'll eventually savor later on in life. So the fifth method, which is something a lot of people also do, is journaling, and which is something I also recently started. You can journal about pretty much anything you want, like gratitude, goals that you may have, achievements, nostalgia, and pretty much anything that you feel is worthy to write down. You should do it in a place where there aren't any distractions, so you can really write your feelings into the notebook as something you can come back to later on in life. So the sixth method is listening to music, which I do feel like is something a lot of people get confused. It doesn't have to be meditation music. It can be pop music, rock music, or pretty much anything, just as long as it's music that you love listening to. For example, I really love listening to What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction, and also I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys and plenty of others. I really enjoy listening to upbeat music. A couple of tips for this one: if you're listening on your phone, make sure your phone is at least a foot away from your face. So the seventh way of managing your stress is doing arts and crafts. And it doesn't necessarily have to be arts and crafts, it can be pretty much anything hands-on. For example, I made this really adorable donut keychain a couple weeks ago using clay. And I also, during my school's World Cultures Week, I also made this Easter egg, which did not turn out too well, but it was fun making it anyway. These types of activities really help you to be a little creative and just, it's a good way of letting out stress by like distracting your mind and, really letting you unleash your inner artist. So the next way is with essential oils. This is in the scent Bartlett Pear Cider, and it's honestly really amazing. Personally, what I like to do is dribble a little bit of this on a cotton ball, put it underneath my nose right before I go to bed, and that night I dream really amazing dreams. Essential oils also have plenty of other benefits, kind of like improving mood and improving sleep and even enhancing focus more. So the next way you'll have to wait until you're a teenager to do, and that is driving. Driving, especially if you're alone, it really helps you to focus on the scenery, which can help calm you down. And you could also do this with a friend too, but you might want to do it alone as well. Doesn't really matter. So the last way of stress management is to think about something exciting that might happen in your life in the near future, maybe in the next week, and even plan for it. For example, my school is holding the senior versus staff game this Friday, and I'm honestly really excited for it. I've started planning for it, like I'm planning to buy the ticket soon. I'm planning on what to bring and what to wear, and also what things to buy there, like food. So this method can help you feel more excited, can really boost excitement levels, and yeah, just make you feel more energized. So that is it for the 10 best stress relievers video that also help boost mood. I really do hope that these help you in your life. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.